I am going to call this meeting to order at 6:37. I can find a pen.
Alan, could you just repeat that for us, please, for the recording?
Yeah. So we have started recording. Let me got it here and let me just go this. So first of all, welcome to the Sixtown Regional Planning Board meeting on Tuesday, May 30th. We're beginning the meeting at 6:37. We do have a quorum. We'll take a roll call vote in a minute. We have one person joining us by phone, David Young. And so I will do a roll call vote, starting with Greg.
Here.
Greg, are you present?
Here. Yeah, I guess you didn't hear me. Yes.
Well, Greg, you're on mute.
We
No,
can
he's
hear him.
We can all hear
Can
him.
you hear me?
Yes.
Okay,
You can't hear me, Alan? Alan, can you hear me now?
now I can.
Yeah.
Yes, I can hear you.
There's a delay. There's a delay in your, because your internet's slow.
Okay, so that was a yes. You're present, Bill Toom,
Yes,
Karen O'Neill,
Yes.
present. Present, Steve Richard,
present.
and Jennifer
Here.
and Christy.
Present.
Yeah, and Alan Genevieve is present, and David Young. Okay, so let's go to the order of business. We have an RFQ that we received in advance to review. We had a sole response of someone who has experience in regional school districts, is familiar with the work. That is the Abrahams Group. Any discussion or questions regarding his response to our RFQ? Okay, does anyone want to?
Move we accept his proposal. Not that I've more expensive.
Okay, David Young has moved that we accept his proposal.
I'll second it.
And Steve seconds it. Is there any other discussion? Hearing none, I will take a roll call vote. All those in favor, Greg,
Greg, aye.
Alan, I, Steve,
Aye.
Karen,
Yes.
Bill,
Yes.
David,
Yes,
he votes yes, Jennifer,
Yes.
and Christy.
Yes.
Okay, so that is unanimous, and so that passes. There were dates that you could put in the chat. Can you put those up, please, so David can, oh, David can't see them. David, I reached out to Mark today to see if he's awarded this, what dates he has available. He had indicated to me he could not make the 7th. So he gave me the 8th, the 14th, 15th, 21, 22, 27, 28, 29. We have concluded that Pioneer has a meeting on the 8th. It will be our last one. There's a curriculum one on the 15th. So those 2 dates seem to be out. I'm going to go to Bill. Bill, are there any dates with your school committee that we would have to eliminate?
Oh. I don't think so.
Okay.
If there is, it would be the 27th.
Okay, I will kind of circle that. So out of the 21st, 22nd, 28th or 29th, the purpose of this would be having a meeting with basically a 1-item agenda. There might be a couple, but basically we'll be having Mark join our meeting, any clarifications we have, any questions he has, and so forth. And then he will begin his work. The nice thing is that there'll be a little bit more downtime for the business administrators as the year has concluded, even though they have a lot to do. He can do this work over the summer or over, in the, the following weeks. Karen?
Bernstein Elementary has their graduation on the 21st. And I have said that I would attend.
Yeah, the 21st and 22nd are not very good for me. It's not that I can't make them. It's just, it's a lot more difficult for me.
Okay, what day of the week is the 28th?
Wednesday.
It's a Wednesday.
Why don't we plan on that Wednesday? Is that okay?
I have penciled in possible budget subcommittee meeting for the 28th.
I have the 14th open.
I can do the 14th.
Okay, anyone
14th
else?
is
Are
good.
we okay with the 14th? All right. All right, let's do
Yeah.
June 14th. I like that, earlier than later.
Yep.
All right, let's select that. Then it will be at 6:30. And I think, David, is that okay with you, the 14th? That's, what day of the week is that?
I'll make
Wednesday.
it work.
Wednesday.
Oh, it's a Wednesday. Okay. All right.
Alan?
So that will be when our next meeting is.
Alan?
Instead of
any
the
other-
7th?
Yes.
Instead of the 7th,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Yes, yes, because he had emailed me back when I sent the thing out to everybody. He responded he couldn't make the 7th. So I reached out to him and said, give me a bunch of dates so I could clear these
Okay.
with the planning board. We'll come up with something. So I'm glad that
Okay.
worked out. Okay, so on this agenda, it said the 7th. You can change that now to the 14th. It will be at 6:30. And is there any other business that needs to
Yes.
be conducted this evening?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, what?
We haven't officially sort of welcomed Dorinda Bell up to our
Ah.
our planning board, and she will be sworn in soon. And just wanted to say thank her. And you were kind of like focused, Alan. So I think we sort of welcomed
I
her
am.
before the recording was on, but I think it's nice to, now that the recording is on, and this will be a part of the public record, to welcome her, and as well as Dorinda, you want to give some of your background? I think you're on a
Yeah, that'd be nice.
committee.
Yeah, I'm on the Montague Finance Committee, and I have kids, one who will be in Hillcrest next year and one who will start Sheffield next year. And I teach math at GCC.
Hmm.
And I've been sort of paying attention to what you guys are doing and excited about it. And we'll be at the thing tomorrow to hear what people have to say.
Nice. Good.
Okay, that's great. And we'll have a follow-up. If you're uncomfortable doing this publicly, can you send me your contact information, your cell and so forth, so I can give you a call and just review some stuff with you? Try to get you up on the speed on the past to the present, if that'd
Yeah.
be okay.
Sounds good.
Thank you for that, Greg. And I will have Greg, we'll work on a letter to Mike, thanking him on behalf of the planning board for the good work that he has done on the committee and for chairing the budget subcommittee. So we'll follow that up on your behalf. Okay? Any other business?
Please note that
well-
Deb Loomer is in attendance.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Hi, Deb. Thank you. Thank you, Bill. So let me add her. And did she come on a few minutes ago? I'll make up a time. Let's see.
Deb,
Maybe,
Deb, you look very relaxed. Looks like a very comfy chair you got going there. It looks.
Alan, it was 6:39. It was 6:39 when she arrived.
thank you. 6:39, she joined us. And so Deb, we voted unanimously to award the contract to the Abrahams Group. Joanne Blyer is away. She sent us all the documentation. So Greg will send out the contract tomorrow for him to sign, and we'll get that ball moving. And I'll just, on a side note, before I entertain a motion to adjourn, we've had meetings at the Pioneer, both faculty and parents. We did Montague or Turners Falls High School, middle school. We did Gill. We've got a lot of good information. We have Sheffield and Hillcrest tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
And
Yep.
so that will be at Sheffield if anyone wants to come in and join one of those. So
What
and
time?
same deal at 3:45 with the teachers. No, I'm sorry, 3:35.
3:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3:30. I'm trying to find that. 3:30 with the teachers and then 6 o'clock with the parents. So and that'll wrap it up for making our final outreach. So we'll have a follow-up at our next meeting. Just to let you know that's been in progress and we're almost done. All right. Is there any other topic that we need to address? I
No,
would
I just-
entertain a motion to adjourn. Yeah.
No, I was just going to say too,
Greg?
I just wanted to thank Dorinda. Dorinda said that she's been following, and that is very true, because I think you were asking questions, I think even a year ago when we had our some of our forums, and you were emailing us. So I just want to make that publicly known that that you've been following us for a while. So thank you.
And I don't want
That's great.
to keep us on longer than usual. Make it worth Deb's time though to hop on. Just a quick, how was the attendance for those couple sessions that happened? What was did you feel like a good amount of people? If anybody was there, feedback on the crowd?
No, yeah. What's interesting is they weren't very well attended with, a few staff and a few, well, Gill had a higher percentage because they have such a small staff, but there's only been a handful, a few parents, a few teachers. But what's interesting is their comments and their ideas of what they suggested, I think had more depth and breadth from just themselves. So I think they were sharing things that they had heard or concerns or whatever. So we got a lot of good information, even though there wasn't very good participation. The most important thing is we had a second opportunity for public to comment, and I think that was a real critical part in our outreach. And then we'll do when we come back, we will have a pretty high profile report. What do I want to say? Outreach in letting the communities know and the stakeholders, these are our findings. And the Abrahams group should have finished their work for us to share with a updated and final PowerPoint presentation to share. I've talked to BNC TV to have a little documentary about where we are, what we found, what our research showed. And I'd like to do the same kind of thing in Gil Montague with their television station so that gets aired and we can get this information out. So thank you for asking. We've got some great new people. I mean, Christy and Jennifer, you've got a lot of really good ideas. So joining this team along Dorinda, this is going to be, this will help us get to the finish line and whatever that recommendation will be. So I really appreciate people stepping up to help us finish the work that we started. Okay, anyone want to entertain a motion?
Yes,
I'll second.
I move it.
So Bill moved that we adjourn, and who seconded?
Jen Coffin.
Chris? Jen. All right. That's not debatable. Roll call vote. Greg?
Yes.
Alan is yes. Bill?
Yes,
Karen?
Yes.
Steve?
Yes.
David? Jennifer?
Yes.
Christy?
Yes.
And Deb Loomer. I think, David, are you still there? Well, my phone's still,
Yes, I am.
and you voted, we're voting to adjourn. You,
Oh, no. Yeah, yes, I vote yes.
All right, it's unanimous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 people, voting people, members. Thank you very much, everyone. And we'll see you on the 14th. You take care.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Greg, you're all
You.
set for tomorrow?
As far as I know, yes.
Okay, you and
You
Carrie.
want to join us?
I am
Deb,
gonna,
you want to join us?
I am gonna join you at the afternoon one. I have play tickets at night.
Okay.
Super. Thank you
Good.
for that.
Okay,
Okay,
great.
see you
We'll see you
then.
guys.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right.
Yeah, take care. Bye.
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yep.
All right. Bye.
Yeah, I like that. Nice efficient meeting.